you to take you through the game. And with me today as well is, as always, Tom Mitchell. I'll hand over to Tom to give you the team news for today's match.
Hello guys, so the team news is, for starting with Sutton's team, Jamie Butler, Dale Bennett, Ben Goodliff, Rob Milsom, Tom Bollarinwa, Kenny Davis, Harry Buteman, Craig Eastman, David Adgeboy and Aaron Jarvis. Maidenhead lineup like this: Tay Ashby Hammond, Rennie Steer, Joe Alul, Shamir Fenelon, James Comley, Jake Cassidy, Bernard Mensa, Seth Twomasi, Ryan Upward, skipper Alan Massey and Josh Smile. Sutton's bench is John Barden, back in the squad now, Omar Boogle, Dylan Kearney, Craig Dundas and George Tewson-Firth. And the visitors bench is Aaron Davis, Danny Whitehall, Raheem Shackelford, Harry Landers and James Akintunde. So, as Amir was saying, it's going to be a tough task for Sutton today. We're up against a high-flying Maidenhead side.
Short about to begin. Richard Hume is in the middle. Sutton are attacking from right to left, as always, in the amber and brown. And in the black and white stripes with red numbers on their back is Maidenhead going from left to right. Straight away the ball's played long upfield and comes off Jarvis for a throw-in.
But yeah, early doors, obviously Milsom hit that ball into the channel for Jarvis, and he's very good at working hard and running to the channels, and obviously only 2 minutes in, and I think it's just one of those typical scrappy periods so far.
Here come Maidenhead now with the opportunity. Ball taking its shot into the box by Samir Fendon, but cleared at the first opportunity by Captain Collins. Pushing the back, and that's a free kick to Sutton United. There will be a wish that more will be given to encourage them in this first half. Long ball forward from Milson from the free kick. Flicked on in the box by Jamie Collins. Unfortunately, could not find a teammate, and Ashby Hammond gathers with relative ease.
So you said about us not keeping possession very well. Completely agree with that, and we had that problem, as you said, on Monday as well. So again, we do really need to sort that out. But in fairness, we denied Maidenhead quite a lot with their chances as well.
Here comes Adjeboye now. Takes on two, goes on three, goes for the shot. Blocked well by Alan Massey there. And there was a really good run from Adjeboye from the left wing into the box. Going past three players. I dare say he looked like Maradona for a moment, but I don't think I want to count my chickens too early. Thrown by Milsom into the box. Jarvis gets it, tucking in as well. Back to Adjeboye, goes long into the box. Bonomo was waiting for it at the far post. Gets a touch. Did want to keep it in initially, but ball has now rolled out for a Maidenhead throw-in. Coming up to the half-hour mark in this first half. Some distraction on the home fans as they think he's starting to waste a bit of time. Davis sends it up, looking to find Bennett. Mensa challenges for it. Eventually Bennett comes out on top and sends it back to Jamie Butler. Just no forward momentum as much at the moment in this first half as Butler sends it forward. Headed on by Bollarinwa, looks to find Jarvis. Jarvis is level with the ball here. Ashby Hammond comes out to beat it and gets it clear, only as far as Bollarinwa. Bollarinwa taking on Massey, blocked by the centre-back, and it's cleared for a corner. Set pieces have been our catalyst this season. Will it be again? Here comes Milsom's cross in towards the far post. It's headed on by Goodliff back towards the near post. Ashby Hammond got two hands on it in the end. Ashby Hammond gets it back in his own half. He clears it now. He's looking for Cassidy again. Gets the flick on, but Collins is there for the second ball. Up towards Jarvis now. Conley wins the header. That's a surprise there as well. Jarvis was out-jumped there by the smaller Conley. Played back up the field by Mensa towards Fenlon. Fenlon trying to set upward off and away. Eventually, and he's fouled by Adjeboye in the end. Upward seemed to have a clear run on the ball, and Adjeboye did have to say going to the back of him. Needless free kick out. Mensa and Comley are over this. It will be Mensa. Comley fades to set the cross. Flicked on by Fenlon towards the back post. Ella was challenging, but Butler gets two hands on it and throws it instantly towards Buteman. Buteman tried to flick it on towards Adjeboye, but it wasn't that good of a pass. It's now come back towards Tomasi now. My apologies, it's actually Mensa. Mensa tries to set the cross and eventually it's wayward, and it's out for a wayward. Actually, he took a deflection. The referee's giving a corner. And doesn't get it under control. It's headed back forward towards Comley. Comley now driving forward. Davis tried to. Well, I don't understand what he did there. Just chipped it in the air. Just intercepted by Tomasi. But then again, they've won it back now, Sutton, with Adjeboye Ajibwe trying to run away from Tomasi. Gets rid of the first one. Eventually he fell over, and the referee gives the foul to Ajibwe.
The momentum would have, and again, we've looked pretty good defensively, so if we can take advantage of this, what a massive goal it would be for us, and it will really put the game in our favour.
Milsom set a free kick, 30 yards from goal, into the penalty area. It's towards Goodliff. There's an appeals for a penalty there, and assistant referee's flag is pointing for a goal kick through James Comley. They will look to get in front before the half-time whistle. Headed thrown into the penalty area, away by Collins. Bootman flicks it on, and Eastman tries to fight for it. Sutton players not doing enough as Elo plays it back in, away by Goodliff. Sure, we haven't got very long left now. As headed back, let's just play a game of head tennis right now. It's going up, down, and all over the place. Eventually, Bonneman will try to commit to getting the ball. Maidenhead clear, and it's 0-0 at half time. So the second half is underway. We just want to apologise for some apparent comments that there have been some groggy commentary. It is due mainly to the wind that we are experiencing in this game. So if you can't really hear us, that is why it's quite blustery. But we're away again, and Maidenhead now attack from right to left. The appeals there for a foul on Eastman, and Massey eventually clears the stadium with that one. Goodliff to Bennett. Bennett tucking inside of Mensah. Up the field now. Tomasi's back on the field. And it's 11 versus 11 again. That's upward. Plays it inside towards Comley. We're on the hour mark now. Forward by Smile. It's Shamir Fenlon. Fenlon driving away from Milsom. Takes the shot and scores a brilliant goal. That is an absolutely fantastic strike from Shamir Fenlon. And Maidenhead United take the lead on the hour mark with a spectacular strike.
Lovely little move from Maidenhead, throw midfield, and looked a real dangerous one. When Fenelon shifted that onto his right foot, there was only one way that was going. Hit that with tremendous power. Butler had no chance at his near post.
Bennett in towards Bonneman now. Headed away by Edel. Centre-backs for Maidenhead have a lot of work to do now with the two big men up front. Boyga went through Comley to try and chase the ball down, which is why there are appeals from the opposing team. Now Comley's got back at Boyga again as the ball's currently in the air. There's a few afters going on now between both players. And the game continues. Jarvis, Boyga will have to play our way towards Ajibwe, and he does. Ajibwe's coming forward, he needs to be direct with him now, and he does. Ajibwe coming in towards the box, looks for cross in. Beautiful falls over. Bonneman's in there now, shoots, and it's over the bar. Deflected, however, it's a corner.
Boogles had some good moments actually when he's came on, but that chance at Bollerin was the best we've had, the only chance we've had this second half. But it was such a well-worked chance. I want to see more of that, but time's ticking away, and Maidenhead are seeing out this game really well.
Absolutely. Throw comes in from Comley. Headed away by Eastman, only as far as Steer, who heads it back in towards the penalty area, but Milsom covers Fenlon from making any more progress, and Sutton come forward again. Milsom's just lacking that extra yard of pace, unfortunately, and he's been outdone by Fenlon there, who quickly gets into possession. Fenlon up towards Whitehead now. Whitehead playing out wide towards Fenlon. It's Cassidy. It's 2-0. That looks like the game for Maidenhead. It is one step too far for Sutton United.
What's going on?
The job's done, and as far as we can see, the Maidenhead are having a right old party in the away section now. Players are there celebrating with them. Jake Cassidy has struck again.
Collins was caught out of position. The defence didn't know what to do. He's the leader of this side. We've got Goodliff, who's been struggling this half as the only other central defender. And it's a long way back now. Eastman was trying to G the troops up there, but I hate to say the game looks very lightly past us now.
Maidenhead have been professional this afternoon, and it's not looking all that good, as there are some Sutton fans that are already heading for the exits as we get into the final 10 minutes here. Can't ask for too much more than just to hope that they can do something in the next 10 minutes. But it looks like Maidenhead are set to continue that lovely little winning run they have over Sutton. Boygle got it. How well? I have to say, Comley's made a meal of that. Boygle got in towards Comley. Referee wants to talk to Boyle here. He did have his hand going into his back pocket for just a moment. Oh, it's red. Omar Boyle has been sent off with 9 minutes to go for an elbow on James Comley. If Sutton's uphill task was not hard before, it is even more hard now. See Butler inside the Sutton half. Butler just give Whitehall the run around and sends it far. Looking for Jarvis, misses Jarvis, but there's Bonawinwa. Tom Bonawinwa now, just outside penalty area. Now Jarvis. Can Sutton get one back here? It's Tom Bonawinwa. Good chance here, saved by Ashby Hammond, and he gets 2 hands on it in the end. It's good football from Sutton.
We'll have to try and do something. Is Eastman going forward?
Eastman trying to make something happen here for Sutton as he plays it out wide towards Bonawinwa. On the left wing now, options in the box waiting for him. Conrad lose. Metzer plays it towards the back post. Beautyman's waiting there. He headed it towards goal, but it was cleared off the line by Elul. They're doing whatever they can, Maidenhead, to keep that clean sheet as they come forward again now with Akintunde. Plays it out wide towards Cassidy, who will, I don't think he'll really have intention to play in the box. He does, however, towards the back post, and eventually the ball goes out of play for a throw-in. Was very frustrated in the first half, but whatever he said at half-time has worked. He plays it short towards Cassidy, who's happy to keep it in the corner. Plays back towards Comley now. Comley plays it inside towards Cassidy. Cassidy's got an option in the penalty area. Tries to run into the spot, and he does get a penalty. Against Jamie Butler. And it's 3-0. That is game. If it wasn't game over before, it certainly is now. And no more than what Maidenhead deserved today. A very professional performance from the Hertfordshire side. Hold it into the net. Nothing more, no more time really left for Sutton to do anything. It has been that day today. Kearney inside towards Beautyman. Beautyman can't get it forward, and Sutton looks to come again, trying to get something out of the game, but it's just Maidenhead doing their jobs very well, keeping players in position. Ajiboye doing his best to get through 2 or 3 players and wins a free kick from the sort of 30 yards from goal. Looks for Dundas, headed away by Elul, cleared away by Upwards. And it's all over here at Sutton. A very disappointing afternoon indeed. Sutton United 0, Maidenhead 3.